Breaking news. Today, the United States and Japan have launched one of the largest joint naval drills ever seen in the East China Sea, drawing global attention and raising the stakes in a region already on edge. The alliance sends an unmistakable message to Beijing as powerful warships from both nations converge near the highly contested waters, their presence impossible to ignore. On the steel deck of the USS Ronald Reagan, the tension is palpable. Jets thunder overhead, and sailors from both countries work shoulder to shoulder, every action measured and precise, knowing the world is watching their every move. Below deck, American and Japanese crews huddle over glowing radar screens, eyes scanning for any sign of trouble, fully aware that these are not just routine exercises but a demonstration of unity and readiness. This operation is a direct response to China's increasingly assertive tactics and sweeping maritime claims, which have unsettled the balance of power in the region. The mission is clear: demonstrate unwavering resolve and seamless cooperation, showing that the alliance is prepared for any challenge. On the bridge of the JS Kirishima, Captain Takeda Kenji stands watchful, observing the American carrier group as it maneuvers with impressive precision, a testament to years of joint training. His crew is fully integrated with their American counterparts, sharing real-time data, coordinating complex movements, and ready to respond instantly to any emerging threat. Every command, every synchronized maneuver, is a calculated signal to Beijing and the world. This alliance is not just symbolic, but a formidable force to be reckoned with. Dozens of warships and hundreds of aircraft form a vast naval armada stretching for miles across the sea, a display of military might and technological prowess. This is more than a show of force, it's a carefully orchestrated rehearsal for a conflict that everyone hopes will never come, but for which they must be prepared. The risks are ever present. Chinese vessels often shadow these drills, and a single miscalculation or misunderstanding could ignite a dangerous incident in these tense waters. The stakes could not be higher, and every sailor, from the newest recruit to the most seasoned officer, feels the immense weight of responsibility on their shoulders. The alliance, tested by new and evolving challenges, stands as a living testament to 7 decades of partnership, trust, and shared sacrifice between the United States and Japan. Failure is not an option when the stability of the entire Indo-Pacific region and the peace of millions hangs in the balance. Out here, policy is no longer just words on paper, it becomes reality, played out on the open sea, as the world holds its breath and watches what happens next. These are not ceremonial maneuvers. Every action here is a calculated move in a high-stakes rehearsal for real-world conflict. Valiant Shield is a comprehensive test of the alliance's combat edge, pushing both navies to operate seamlessly together under pressure. Anti-submarine warfare is a top priority, as submarines remain one of the most dangerous threats in modern naval combat. P-8 Poseidons drop sonobuoys, destroyers deploy sonar, and the hunt for silent adversaries beneath the waves begins in earnest. Both navies work side by side, tracking elusive threats below, sharing intelligence and tactics in real time. In the skies above, air defense drills simulate saturation missile attacks, testing the crew's ability to respond to overwhelming odds. American and Japanese ships coordinate intercepts in real time, demonstrating the speed and precision required to defend the fleet. This interoperability creates a layered defense, a protective bubble over the fleet where every ship and aircraft plays a vital role. Offensive power is also on display as the alliance flexes its ability to strike back if needed. F/A-18s and F-35s launch simulated strikes, their pilots executing complex missions with precision and speed. Japanese fighters fly escort, ensuring Allied bombers reach their targets safely. The message is clear: the alliance is both shield and spear, ready to defend and to strike as one unified force. Logistics and humanitarian scenarios are woven in: search and rescue, mass casualty drills, and at-sea refueling, all vital for sustained operations. It's not just about hardware. It's about saving lives, sustaining the force, and ensuring every sailor is prepared for any emergency. Every element, from cyber defense to medical response, is tested. The goal is to leave no weakness unaddressed. The objective: make the alliance more resilient, more lethal, and ready for any contingency that may arise. These drills are a rehearsal for the unthinkable, a test of resolve, skill, and unity under fire. and every participant knows it. In these moments, preparation becomes the difference between chaos and control. The real strength of the US-Japan alliance is its people. On the JSEs, American and Japanese sailors work side by side, relying on shared procedures and mutual respect. Years of joint training and personnel exchanges have forged deep trust. Officers serve on each other's ships, learning new cultures and building bonds that matter in a crisis. In the galley, sailors swap stories and share meals, turning a strategic partnership into a network of friends. This camaraderie is the glue that holds the alliance together. Every role is critical, from navigation to engineering. During replenishment at sea, two warships sail just feet apart, trusting each other's skill. It's a powerful metaphor. Two nations moving in harmony toward a common goal. The alliance is more than strategy. It's a living, breathing team. Trust is built in the quiet moments and tested in the storm. And it's what makes the alliance unbreakable. In the Combat Information Center of the USS McCampbell, tension is palpable as the crew braces for a critical operation. A sonar technician reports a possible submerged contact. Everyone snaps to attention, their training kicking in instantly. The enemy is a friendly sub, playing adversary, but the hunt is deadly serious, a test of skill and precision. The McCampbell coordinates instantly with the Japanese destroyer JS Ashigara, showcasing seamless international cooperation. A Japanese Seahawk helicopter launches, dipping sonar into the sea, armed with torpedoes, ready to engage. The hunt is a seamless multinational effort, sensors and data fused in real time, creating a comprehensive picture of the underwater battlefield. The submarine uses ocean layers to hide, forcing Allied commanders to think ahead, strategizing to cut off escape routes and anticipate every move. P-8 Poseidons drop sonobuoys, expanding the surveillance net, ensuring no corner of the ocean goes unmonitored. After a tense hour, the helicopter gets a lock, simulated torpedo launch, and a kill is declared, marking a successful mission. Relief ripples through the CIC as the crew reflects on their teamwork and precision. The scenario is a simulation, but the skills and coordination are real, honed through rigorous training and drills. This is the complexity and precision the alliance brings to the undersea fight, a testament to their shared commitment. In contested waters, this edge could make all the difference, providing a strategic advantage in critical moments. The alliance's advantage is clear, as they sail together, united in purpose and strength. These exercises are more than training. They're a message to Beijing. The goal: deter aggression by showing that a fight with one is a fight with both. But deterrence walks a fine line. What reassures allies can provoke rivals. China condemns the drills as threats, fueling nationalist sentiment and military buildup. The paradox: actions meant to prevent conflict can raise tensions if mismanaged. Chinese ships observe from a distance, reminding everyone that the enemy is real. Every maneuver is scrutinized by both sides. The drills are both military preparation and diplomatic signal. The aim: make deterrence so credible that war never comes. The stakes couldn't be higher. The alliance's true power is digital. Ships and planes are linked by secure networks, sharing data in real time. A sensor on a Japanese destroyer can cue an American missile launch. This is cooperative engagement capability. The fleet fights as one, not as isolated units. F-35s, deep in enemy airspace, relay targeting data to ships miles away, creating a kill web. Achieving this requires compatible systems and robust cybersecurity. Technicians from both nations work side by side to solve glitches and keep the network strong. Intelligence is shared, building a common operating picture of the region. This digital backbone transforms the alliance into a single formidable force. It's the invisible shield behind the visible power. And it's a barrier few adversaries can breach. The impact of these drills ripples across Asia. Allies like the Philippines and Australia welcome the show of US commitment. They see the alliance as a bulwark against coercion and a defender of open seas. Others, like Cambodia and Laos, stay silent, caught between economic ties to China and regional instability. South Korea watches warily, balancing its own alliances and history. Every nation must reassess its stance as the security landscape shifts. The US and Japan aim to reassure partners. The alliance is a shield, not a spark. Success is measured in strengthened partnerships, not just military skill. The region's future depends on these choices. On the USS Ronald Reagan, commanders stress: this is about preventing conflict, not seeking it. Every operation is conducted in international waters, in line with maritime law. Japan's self-defense fleet commander echoes the message: the alliance is defensive, but ready. Drills strengthen interoperability and credible deterrence. Strict protocols, like the Code for Unplanned Encounters at Sea, are drilled to avoid miscalculation. Discipline and professionalism are paramount, even when shadowed by Chinese ships. Every sailor is reminded they're executing national policy on a global stage. The emphasis on rules is a sign of strength, not weakness. The alliance's confidence comes from control, not recklessness. This is deterrence by example. The drills end quietly, but the impact lingers. Lessons are compiled, readiness is assessed, and the cycle of improvement continues. For sailors, the cost is personal. Long deployments, missed milestones, and constant pressure. Their sacrifice makes deterrence credible. The ultimate goal: create space for diplomacy, not conflict. By showing unity and strength, the alliance hopes to steer China toward dialogue. Readiness is a tool to buy time for peace. As the fleet heads home, the message resonates: partnership, preparedness, and a commitment to stability. The sailors have done their part. Now, it's up to diplomats and leaders to use the security bought at sea to build a lasting peace. The region's fate hangs in the balance.